People are switching off anyway. But yeah, you're right, this probably won't help, will it? Hi, me again, and the story of BBC News merging to become some kind of world news service that's going to be broadcast from London, Washington and Singapore is agging people out a bit, and it rightly so, right? They're trying to be a world news service, even though they're called British Broadcasting Corporation. It should be British news serving the British people, because those are the people who pay for that news. But not for much longer, because if they do go ahead with these plans, which I'm 100% sure they will, the rest of the world is going to see adverts. And it's only going to be one channel. So instead of the advert breaks here, when you're watching them in the UK, there will still be the ad breaks in there, but you won't see ads. You'll just see news or weather or, you know, if you ever watch Sky News live on YouTube, which you can't unless you've got a telly license, but if you ever have, the ad breaks in there, they fill with this really annoying plinky plonky music and then show little clips of world news or weather and that. Bloody annoying. That's what's coming to BBC News now. And this headline kind of spells it out a bit. Simon McCoy warns snobby closure of BBC News will lead to viewers switching off. As I said in the intro, people are already switching off. There's so much more competition for news now, isn't there? Since GB News come along, and then you've got Talk TV, there's loads of independent news producers that produce quite high quality news just for YouTube now. I don't get why you'd want 24-hour BBC rolling news, and that's probably why they're doing it, because they can show ads. And remember, BBC News, I believe, is made by BBC Studios, so your licence fees don't even cover that. That's why they're putting ads on it. Good, isn't it? I want to really know more about the relationship between BBC Studios and BBC that you pay your licence fees to, because they want over 3 billion coming in from the licence fees, but they also want to make commercial profits. BBC Studios turned over 1.6 billion quid last year. 1.6 billion quid. That's more than ITV turned over, and they're not even a telly channel. They just sell stuff to the BBC for your licence fees. I don't get how it's fair they can use the BBC name and make commercial profit. I don't get how it's fair. But anyway, this is about the news. Hang on. Simon McCoy, the former BBC presenter, has warned that plans to close the BBC News channel and replace it with a single global news service will leave the broadcaster unable to cover UK stories and send viewers to rivals. Well, yeah, they're sacking a lot of people. They're slimming the whole thing down. And as I said, they're opening offices in Washington and Singapore. So they're going to have less British people to cover it, aren't they? They just are. It's a fact. They're losing people and spreading them out around the world. Whereas GB News have rolling reporters all over the country that can be there at a second's notice. Usually with an iPhone by some of the quality you see, but that's not the point. This will be the end of a UK domestic news service on the BBC. People won't realise until it's gone. The BBC simply won't be doing the news that people in this country are interested in. The news channel will be broadcast from Washington DC and Singapore in the evenings and run a simulcast of BBC radio and TV programming during the day. Around 14 news reading roles in London are under threat. So they always bang on, don't they? The one defence they have for the licence fee is the quality of the news, the independence and the high quality of the news they put out. Well, listen to that. The channel will be broadcast from Washington DC and Singapore in the evenings. So it won't be British-based news in the evenings. You're going to be hearing all about American politics from the Washington side of things, and God knows what they're going to talk about in Singapore. Money, probably, in China. Who knows? They're closer to them over there, aren't they? And it's going to run a simulcast of BBC radio and TV programming in the day. Yeah, I heard that some of the BBC radio stations, like the Radio 2 shows or something like that, they're just going to bang a camera in there and broadcast out BBC News, call that news. And TV programming during the day. They're killing it, basically, aren't they? They're saying, that's it, no more BBC News for you. That is what they're saying. Extending the style of the advertising-funded BBC World News channel, often seen in hotel bedrooms, would irritate domestic viewers, McCoy believes. The advert breaks are a switch-off. They are repeated weather forecasts, Muzak and BBC promotions to fill in time. We know that the viewers channel hop when Sky and CNN go to adverts. Yeah, it is annoying. If you have a television licence, go and have a look at Sky News Live here on YouTube, because they can't show the normal broadcast ads, you see. So when it cuts to the ads every 15 minutes, it's plinky, plonky, annoying music and just crap. And I'm gone. I'll go somewhere else, because we have it on at work. I've got a TV licence at work, so I can look at it. And half the year I'm abroad anyway, so I can watch it all I want. But not the point here. It is annoying, and that's what's going to happen. They're basically killing BBC News. It's just another nail in the BBC coffin. You know, there was two things, that they said were of defence of the television licence fee. One was the news. They're the best in the world at news. Well, they've just killed that. And the other one was local radio. which no one's listening to anymore. The stats out last week, everyone's leaving BBC Radio, the local stations, and going to a local commercial station. BBC now has no defence for needing your 159 quid a year, does it? And it doesn't bother me if they're going to kill their channel. I couldn't care less. I want the whole BBC to go. But at the very least, I want the licence fee to go and let the BBC fund itself. If they're prepared to show ads around the world, why can't they just show ads in the UK as well? That's my bone of contention with the whole thing. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because that way, hopefully, I'll see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.